Hi beautiful ones, and welcome to day 4 of Healing with Sacred Light for your mind, body and soul. What a year it has been, and as we're ending towards the end of the year, so many, and if we can look back, there's been so many endings in our way of being. I'm sure all of you have had to let go of so much this year, this past year, in a 9 of endings, in a 9-year cycle. In a 9-year, everything kind of comes to completion and finishes or comes to be highlighted to be finished. And in the year of a snake, which also is shedding and letting go of so much. And just when you thought you had healed it, it comes up again, or another layer comes up, or another level to be addressed or looked at or highlighted. You know, doing shadow work or doing deep trauma healing work or deep, past life work or our past from childhood work or inner childhood or inner teenage work is immense, and it takes an enormous amount of courage for people that are willing to step into that. Equally, it is so rewarding because we don't carry that heavy emotional baggage, mental baggage, physical baggage. Once we can fully let it go, it can feel so freeing. The last couple of days we've done a lot of work on spiritual boundaries and reclaiming our mental body, and within the series of the reclaiming series within Sacred Light, there are many different parts to reclaim, and I would imagine that I'd be very guided to do a couple more in this 12-day series. But today I'm going to run a energetic allergy healing called Spiritual Sovereign Freedom, and an energetic allergy healing called, make sure I've got the right, Nerve and Brain Emotional Harmony. Definitely our nervous systems have been really agitated by the amount of light at times it's coming in, because the light comes in, hits any density pockets within us and brings that up to clear or to flush them out. That can be one way that you're feeling this. Also, this time of year can really bring up a lot of sadness and grief or loss, where we've lost perhaps members of our family or or friends or pets. Can bring up this around this time of the year, and a lot of people feel very challenged by this holiday season. So I was really guided to run the nervous system, emotional, nerve and brain harmony today to help bring that back into balance. And it's another big pocket of energy. So I will read through that and tell you what that's like, because if you're like me, I like to know, I have a brain that wants to know. Well, it's all very well you're saying that, but what does that actually mean? So I'll share that with you in a moment. So just know that, if you're here on this journey, you are an incredible, courageous being. It takes enormous courage to be here at this time of unprecedented change, and I'm sure you're hearing it and seeing it in from so many different teachers or people that are out there saying this stuff. We're all saying the same thing. This is unprecedented times, and that takes enormous amount of courage. There's not a roadmap really for us about how this looks, because we've never really got to this point before. So it's delving into the unknown, trying to have full faith that everything will work out. And I joke when I run workshops and when I speak to friends, it's like, for the last couple of years, it's been like you're on a plane. And the message from the pilot is always, put your own oxygen mask on. But this feels like we're being told, put your oxygen mask on. We don't actually know where we're landing. We don't know where we're going. And by the way, have faith, everything's going to be okay. So the nervous system is going into complete overload about, I'm trying to trust that everything's going to be okay, but all this unknown is coming up, and all the unknown that we're stepping into. So let me share what sovereign freedom is. And sovereign freedom would be, sovereign freedom is different for all of us. What does freedom mean to us? But there has been a lot of enslavement programs, a lot of ways we are enslaved to a system that's now really becoming outdated. It's needing to change. It's needing to be moved away and reformed into something completely different. And here's where we feel this, I guess, our nervous system feel that the unknown, because this is new ways that we're going into, new ways of being, new beginnings. We don't, necessarily know what it looks like, but we know that it can't look the way it was. So sovereign freedom. It's like energetic allergy healing, sovereign freedom. This healing is clearing. It's a clearing healing. Is incredibly detailed and thorough, and it clears slavery, enslavement programming that we carry from many different types of people, beings, situations, relationships, including food, parts of our body as a whole, our desires, wants, needs and desires of others, because often that's been projected onto us, how other people want us to be or behave or look like or be in society. There's a lot of society rules that keep us very enslaved to an old program. The pathogens, microorganisms in our body, the planet, and so much more. This particular sacred light healing that I'm going to run resolves beliefs, oaths, vows, and contracts, as well as any trauma that we may be holding from many types of slavery or forms of slavery or forms of servitude or programming that keeps us stuck in those relationships or in those patterns that are unhealthy. It's happening for you, and it happens with, every time you listen to this. If you choose to listen to these again, and I'd really encourage you to listen to them again, because these never get outdated. They can be run again and again. And each time I run, when I work with clients, I ask them to record what I'm saying so they can listen to it again and again, because it works at a deeper level every time you run it, or every time you hear these healings, they work at a deeper level. It brings in powerful downloads to deepen and expand your connection to your own sovereignty and assist you in creating greater freedom from that place of sovereignty, as well as bringing in a sense of forgiveness for anything that's been involved, or anyone that's been involved in slavery experiences, and helping us expand into a greater love and a sense of sovereign power. And sovereign power is very different from, authority and power. Sovereign power is very centered. It's very calm and considered and compassionate for ourselves and for others. So it contains a list of allergy healing. So allergy with, people, places. It has a lot of allergy healing that goes on with this. And as we know that if you have an allergic response to anything, it means that we're out of harmony with it. And so energetic allergy healing, being a practitioner of that, brings us into harmony with it. Anything that is causing an allergic response is causing inflammation in our being, inflammation in our bodies, or, our markers, inflammation markers go up a lot, particularly when the nervous system is feeling under pressure, or feeling that it's, being enslaved by some sort of pattern or way or belief that we're stuck in. So that is sovereign freedom. And the next one I'm going to run is called the Nerve and Brain Emotional Harmony. This is a sacred light technology, and this works to harmonize the relationship between your nervous system, brain, emotional well-being, bringing in eternal harmony and balance. It strengthens the connection between your body and your brain and brings in deep healing in your brain, nerves, spinal cord, and nerve endings. It dissolves and releases negative thought forms, belief programming, dense trapped emotions, patterns of addiction, activates the ability to be able to communicate with love, and activating truth, discernment from a divine perspective. And what it means by that is, if we can communicate with love, there's no blame and there's no projecting onto other people or having things projected onto us. It's just our divine truth, our sovereign truth, and it's about spiritual boundaries, and it's about self-love. Self-loving beings, people that love themselves, they have very strong boundaries, and they're very strong in their sovereignty, and they don't project all their shadow and darkness onto others. They work with it, they honor it and take responsibility for it and get help with it. We all need to get assistance and help from people around us to support our growth and support our healing, particularly when it has involved trauma healing or post-traumatic stress or any kind of abuse healing. Needs help from qualified healers or therapists or counselors. Absolutely. So this helps with all of that. It dissolves feelings of being trapped, whether due to a mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual pain. Includes feeling trapped within your own body. And I certainly have had that experience a lot. Most sensitives or empaths or people who are highly sensitive, we spend a lot of time out of the body because that's felt safer. What I'm learning and what my work is and what I'm here to teach others is that we must be embodied. The more embodied we are, the more sovereign we are, the more we can discern, the more self-loving we are, the more abundance we can create because we're embodied. We've come here to do a job. We're here on earth with a divine purpose and divine missions. Now that's different for everybody, but all of us that are in this type of frequency, we're here to do this, but we must be embodied to do this. Gone are the days that you need to be out of your body. We must be embodied and bringing as much light as we can in, through, and around us, being embodied and anchored here on earth at this time. So it also brings in a deeper spiritual connection, dissolving anywhere you're feeling separate from God or from loved ones or from source or from yourself or from your own knowing. And when I say God, I use the word divine source, and that is, the all-loving, all-knowing, beautiful, compassionate energy. It works very strongly with the vagus nerve and brings in healing for depression, for anxiety, post-traumatic stress, digestive issues, and more. And this because it enhances the brain and the gut communication. And we know there's a lot of evidence about how, the gut health, all around gut health. This tool works very deeply to dissolve and clear mental abuse patterns and trauma. Anywhere you're feeling inadequate, confused, powerless, or unworthy. Clearing the remnants of these traumas across all lifetimes, realities, and dimensions. It also includes powerful downloads and spiritual technologies to bring in peace, harmony, balance within your heart, brain, nervous system, thoughts, mental and emotional bodies. So it is a very big pocket of energy. And I've used it a lot for myself and for clients and family, and it has an amazing effect on bringing us back into balance. So my darlings, if you would like to receive this, please just say yes. And just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, allowing yourself to come back into the here and now, and place, if you would like to, I invite you to place your hand on your heart and taking a deep breath in through your nose, again, and out through your mouth. And imagine, sense, see or feel that you can drop from your head to your heart. It's Bubble Cats agreeing. And taking beautiful breaths in and out. Here. And imagine, sense, see or feel this beautiful pink light of compassion that is now, as you're breathing into your heart, this beautiful pink light of compassion. And compassion is a very beautiful energy that it's one of the highest vibrations that we can manifest from. So bringing this pink light of compassion into your heart and allowing that pink light to go to any part of your body that is feeling tense or constricted. Perhaps it's into your nervous system, allowing that pink light to soothe. And simultaneously now have a heart-to-heart connection with the heart of Gaia. This beautiful liquid golden light. And imagine, sense, or feel that golden light mixing with the pink light as it enters your heart space, expanding your heart, dissolving anywhere that you've had walls or betrayal or sadness, maybe softening that even more. And at the same time, imagine, sense, see or feel this beautiful heart-to-heart connection with the heart of Source, the heart of Creator. This gorgeous liquid diamond light, crystalline diamond light, also flowing into your heart. So these three beautiful lights are mixing together. The pink light of compassion, the golden light of Mother Gaia's heart, and the heart of Creator, this diamond light. And as it mixes, it becomes this rose gold crystalline light that is now flooding all through your body, through your mind, your nervous system, out into your subtle bodies, your mental body, emotional body, causal body, auric body, astral bodies. And so that you are now in the center of a beautiful crystalline rose gold colored ball of light that is about 12 feet in diameter. And just take a breath here and notice how safe you feel in this ball of light. And just imagine, sense, see or feel that you can have a heart-to-heart connection with your divine aspect. This is the highest aspect of yourself that you can access today, who's guiding you on your earth soul journey. Merging your heart with the heart of your divine. And imagine yourself merging together your human aspect with your divine aspect. And breathing here, and have the intention to stay anchored and grounded within all this light throughout your day, throughout your night. And by the power of divine love and light, running sacred light open, to open all your fields, to receive, running sacred light purification, to purify and clear all the fields, your home, where you're residing, doing a deep, even deeper spring clean in divine love and light, create a change it. And in divine love and light, running the energetic allergy healing sovereign freedom and divine love and light, create a change it. And the sacred light healing and divine love and light, run and send the sacred light healing, nerve and brain, emotional harmony. And divine love and light, create a change it. Take a breath here. There's a lot happening. Allow this energy to go at the perfect rate for you, knowing that your higher self, your divine self, is in control of all of this, knows where it needs to go, how you can receive it, how much, with ease and grace. And now run sacred light close, and divine love and light create a change it to anchor all of this into your beautiful hearts, your high hearts, your minds and your high minds, your DNA, RNA, cells, cellular memory, subtle bodies, energetic bodies, light bodies, your chakra bodies, your electrical and magnetic fields, your nervous systems, down into your earth star chakras, into the heart of Gaia, into your soul grid, and into any dimension, reality, or realm that you're existing or residing in, or any part of you is existing or residing in. And so it is. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you. And now if you're ready and you had your eyes closed, or you're just breathing through that, bring yourself back into this now moment. And have a beautiful, beautiful day or a beautiful evening, depending on where you are.